That's 8 years ago. But that doesn't make sense if the cursed film was shot 10 years ago. Synesthesia acquired! The people may change, but this place hasn't changed one bit ever since I moved in. But we got a synesthesia. This place has not changed since 30 years ago. Soy chigayo. E-gasp! Yeah! Let's go. Oh no, one more thing about the film that keeps bugging me. I heard you figured out all the tricks though. No, the truck's still bothering me. Oh, that, huh. Yes, from our investigation, we learned that the truck belonged to a real shipping company, but you wouldn't use an actual company's truck to film a murder scene, would you? Looks like you've already come up with an answer. Yes. That was an accident on location, and that woman really was Reno. So it really was real. I was right. She really did get fucking murked by that truck. It really looked like she got killed, and she actually did. Like, was I the only one sitting here, like, saying, like, damn, she really did get hit by that truck? Because, like, that was a real truck, man. Yagumo Part 2 Prologue. Good work out there. You want some coffee? Yes, please. In the archives center office, Yagumo rubs his eyes as he takes a sip of coffee as he takes a coffee cup from Sayama. Phew. You've been working hard day after day. I'm impressed you haven't given up. It has to be here somewhere. If I keep at it, I should find it eventually, right? Finding the 10-year-old project's pilot film, eh? Sounds like a shot in the dark to me. This place is home to over 5,000 shelved films. Factor in the time it takes to set each film. Best you can do is check 4 films an hour. 3 hours a day is 12 films a day. 3 hours a day is 12 films a day, so how many days will that take in total? About 400 days. About a year and 2 months. We're not open weekends and holidays, and I bet you're not going to come here every day we're open. If I just pull the golden ticket, it's all over. Could you be as soon as tomorrow for all? It could be as soon as tomorrow for all we know. If you're that optimistic about your odds, then you might as well buy a lottery ticket. What drives you to go so far? Is there even a reason you want to see the film that badly? It's natural to want to know the reason a project you're on was originally shelved, isn't it? Is it? I don't know, I'm asking you. That's the point. I don't know, man. I think it's worth it. Why are you asking? Well, if you're okay with keep going, I advise you bring eye drops next time. Sayama tosses him some eye drops. He probably noticed Yagumo's eye rubbing. Oh, thanks. When Yagumo looks up to apply the eye drops... Oh, you're still here? Magari enters the room with an exasperated tone of voice. It's almost time for your appointment with Isogami. Hurry up. Oh, it's already that time? Hang on, let me apply these eye drops first. Okay, then get it over with already. Okay. Oh, huh? Yagumo rushes to apply the eye drops, but he misses 3 of them. 3 out of 3 times. Oh, what the hell are you doing? Messing around? No, I'm just not good with eye drops. Oh? Oh, for crying out loud, hand him over. I'll do it for you. No, it's even worse when someone else does it. In the middle of Yagumo's grumbling, Magari snatches the eye drops out of his hands. She forces open his left eye with 2 fingers and drips the eye drops in one fell swoop. Drip, 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 drip. Dude, that's literal ice you're dripping. Oh, thanks, man. No! It stings! It stings! Take that! Now for this side. Ah! There it is! There it is! Okay, that should do it. Sorry about that, Sayama. No problem. Taken aback by Megari's intensity, Sayama can only tilt his head. Megari drags Yagumo out of the room by the collar as he groans and rubs his eyes. Damn. Oh, I noticed that they close off locations. You know what I mean? Like, I can't go anywhere besides, I guess, where I need to be. If that makes sense. Alright. Let's head to the TV headquarters, I guess. Yo, Maxie, there you are! Huh? Why are you rubbing your eyes? Are you sick or something? Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. Well, okay, but shooting starts soon, so take care of yourself. Will do. So has the lead actress been decided yet? Well, we've got agency okays for 3 candidates, so I thought you could pick out an actress, Maxie. I appreciate it, but are you sure? Shouldn't the other 2 directors have a say about... Oh yeah, no worries. The other 2 directors said you should get first pick, Maxie. It's your first time directing a TV drama, right? They figured they should accommodate you since you've got a lot of hurdles to overcome. Good for you, director. Big directors like Ibuse are looking out for you. You should take this opportunity to pick out the best actress of the bunch. I guess you're right. I should accept their consideration graciously. Yep, okay, so here's the documents of the 3 actresses. I won't deny, we've got agency connections. I will say that Director Ibuse helped select them, so he can vouch for their chops. I see. I guess we examine all of them. Yagumo picks up the envelope on the right and takes out the documents. The moment he sees the attached photo, Yagumo gasps. Director, is that? Yeah. A photo of an actress known throughout Japan. Her face tilted to the side in a photogenic pose. She was already a top idol when I was a kid. And she started an acting career right after that. She's a regular on suspense dramas to this day. She sure is amazing, right? I asked her agency knowing it was a long shot, but they immediately gave us the green light and they learned Director Ibuse was involved. I see. She's too much of a big shot for a newbie director to shoot. That's what both Yagumo and Megari must think, even if they don't say it out loud. They return the documents to the envelope. Then how about the middle? Yagumo picks up the envelope in the center and takes out the documents. At that moment, Yagumo's gaping mouth stiffens. What's wrong, Director? Director? Hello? Hello? Megari waves her hand in front of Yagumo's eyes before he finally snaps out of it. We don't have to look at this one anymore. Huh? But I haven't even gotten a chance to look. Shouldn't you get a better look at it too? It's okay. We don't have to look at it anymore. Yagumo restlessly returns the envelope to the desk as Megari looks on quizzically. I wonder if it was like his sister or something. I don't know what's like the age range we need for like this part, but I don't know. I mean, well, who else do we know that would make him, you know what I mean? I feel like if he did something like that, it's someone that he probably knows and someone that we've probably already seen, right? I don't know if there would the game devs, or at least as far as plot wise, they would do something like, oh, well, we shouldn't do this one if it wasn't like important, you know? Unless it was just kind of, because they didn't even like show the photo or explain who it was, so maybe it is like his sister or something. I don't know. Anywho, Yagumo reaches for the envelope on the left. Inside is a large photo and a cutely handwritten self-introduction. The photo shows a woman with youthful looks giving the camera a carefree smile. She's got a nice face. Kind of weird for a portfolio picture though. True. Normally you would use a more aloof expression on a portfolio photo. That way you demonstrate natural looks, but this actress ignored that idea and instead gave the camera a broad smile. She's still a no-name idol, huh? But according to the documents, she's taken plenty of lessons, and above all else, she's got a good smile. In a mellow murmur mystery, a lead character with a natural brightness should easily elicit sympathy from the audience. Yagumo imagines in his head how the actress might act out different scenes. He basks in the joy of finding the perfect person for the part as he sets the envelope back down. Yagumo gives another look over at the envelopes and then closes his eyes in thought. Isogami smiles and watches Yagumo think for a bit before he speaks up. So, what do you think? Any girl clicking with you? Well, no need to be modest, Maxie. You've made up your mind long ago, haven't you? Well, if I had to pick out of these girls, it would have to be her. Yagumo picks up the envelope on the left, the no-name newbie whose smile left an impression. That girl? Huh. Let's see. She's Hitoa Amakata, with Plume Entertainment. Yep, I thought you'd pick her. You did? Well, you know. Isogami shrugs and continues, not really answering Yagumo's question. Anyway, she's a good choice. A complete no-name from a fledgling agency, but director Busei vouched for her as a diamond in the rough. It'd be fun to promo you two as a fresh duo, an up-and-coming director and a newcomer actress. And if the TV drama is a hit, it could be a chance for you two to really start popping. Don't you worry, our Yagumo's a man of action. We'll shoot something good so you can take care of the promo, okay? Sure thing. You feel like you can make it big with this girl too, don't you, Maxie? Indeed. I can definitely see this actress going places. Okay, that settles it. You're gonna start location scouting soon, right? Might as well meet up with her and tag along. Meet up? With her? Yep, she's been excited about being a candidate. She said she wants to do a location scouting too. Get a real feel for a soon-to-be stage of what sort of atmosphere it's got, and all. Oh? Location scouting is something for places to film before... looking for places to film before writing the scenario so you can get a good feel for the mood you want to write. Depending on the script, the director or number of staff members can do location scouting, but rarely does an actor get involved. Wow, the actress is a real go-getter, huh? I know, right? Let's have her join us for location scouting then. Know where we're going? Well, it's just one candidate for now, but I figured we'd go to Suwano first. Or Suwano. Okay, Suwano, huh? That's like a little Kyoto surrounded by hills. That's a great spot. It's got a mysterious atmosphere, and it'd be a nice place for the project to promote tourism for. Okay, I'll go contact her so you can meet up. Huh? Oh, right. Yagumo can only nod and reply as Isogami's sheer energy, and thus it's decided that on this day, they'll meet up with the actress and go to Suwano for location scouting. I'm actually curious, because, like, obviously there's, like, extra stuff you can do, so I wonder if, like, going to the other places that isn't the place you need to go to will, like, okay, I guess I'll check my emails or something. You know, maybe, like, hint at something, like, cool, or, you know, like, we'll run into that, like, Baki guy, or whatever the hell his name was. Any work requests? Not that I can accept anything until the TV drama shooting's done. There are 2 emails waiting for Yagumo in his inbox. I did a remote... Oh my god, not this guy again. I did a remote exorcism. From Yuginsai Kumashiro. Dear Max Yagumo, I hope you've read my previous email. The day before yesterday, my clairvoyance told me a dreadful spirit was upon you. Fortunately, my remote exorcism protected you, but you are still in grave danger. Before long, a dreadful calamity may be upon you. I prepared a spiritual power infusion bracelet, so please send 800,000 yen to the following. This guy again? And he wants 800,000 yen? That's overkill. Yagumo sighs as he immediately deletes the email. Day after tomorrow. From Sakuya. My flight to Shimane is the day after tomorrow. If you're free, let's get food or something. Sakuya, huh? Again, huh? Am I saying that Sakuya? Or Sakuya? Is it Sakuya or Sakuya? I don't know. Because it's like... I feel like there's a correct way to pronounce it, you know? This isn't like a potato scenario when it comes to someone's name. Sakuya actually sounds more right to me. You know, At least for like a female name. Than Sakuya. You know? But then again, I don't know, because, you know, a lot of Japanese names are based off of like actual things, you know. You know, like actual words and phrases where, like, you know, here with us, we just, you know, put alphabets together and just, you know, yes, my name is John. You know, there's no, like, real significance to the word. It's just a name, you know? But to them, it's like, it means something. Like, there's, like, a meaning behind names, usually. Maybe not all of them, but... Anyway, Sakuya again, huh? Looks like she's coming here the day after tomorrow, but she hasn't learned to include vital details. Maybe that was important to, like, read that, because maybe she'll actually, like, be here, like, later, and we'll actually get to see her. I don't know. I guess we're going here? They check in with the receptionist to ask if they can see Director Abuse. Can we see Director Abuse? Mr. Abuse, he and his companion just went out a little while ago. Any idea or when they'll be? He said he won't need dinner, so I expect he'll be back late. I see. Well, we'll come back later then. Yagumo thanks the receptionist and gives up on seeing Abuse for now. Maybe we should head back to the office. Ah, okay. There's my hint as to, like, where the hell I need to go. Okay. So I'm guessing... back to our place here? Our digs? Phew. Magari leans back at the reception room sofa. On the table in front of her is her phone, a pen, and a notebook full of notes. Good work. You make arrangements for location scouting? Yep, managed to arrange for everything from equipment to food, transportation, and lodging. Arranging everything on a day's notice is tiring. I'm pooped. Sorry, found out that Heron's dance is tomorrow, so I wanted to fit that into our schedule. Who are the Herons? Sounds like some kind of hunky male idol group. It's not the name, it's a seasonal Shinto ritual unique to Sawano that it's been designated a nationality important culture property. It seems unable as a theme for a TV drama, so I want to film it for some cutaway footage. Oh, so that's why you wanted me to call Kanade the cameraman too. Yeah, also, since our lead actress is joining us, I'd like to have a camera so we can shoot some making of footage too. I see. We're starting bright and early tomorrow, so I'm gonna be going home early, but I'll tell Kanade. Yeah, good work. Magari picks up her things and bows before she heads out the office. Yagumo sees her off with raised head before he leans back in the sofa and sighs. Finally gonna start shooting. For real. For real? Guess I'll be putting a pause on finding a pilot film for the time being. But hopefully by restarting this project, we can find clues to the truth of the 10-year-old film. Yeah, because if it's true that that woman was actually hit, then we got a real, like, situation. That's SITUATION on our hands. And drink my brand name beverage. The excitement of filming mixes with the feeling similar to fear. As a kaleidoscope of emotion dazzles his eyes, Yagumo falls asleep sitting on the sofa. Yagumo Part 2, Chapter 1. Okay, actually well, that was only a prologue. I'm sure the chapters are still just as long as they have been. The next morning. I feel like I should just read those every time like that. Day 3. Studio Yagumo loads the van with location scouting equipment and heads west along the hilly roads. Director Yagumo is in the driver's seat, Assistant Magari in the passenger seat, the cameraman Kanade in the rear seat. Okay, obviously Kanade is not a, like, important character because you never get to see this guy's face, but... Yes, that's correct. This is Studio Yagumo. We made an inquiry the other day. Yes, correct. The time. Yes, okay. We'll be at Yasuka Shrine by then. Thank you. Phew. How was it? Sawano's Japan Heritage Center referred us as local history researcher Kenzaburo Kuramochi. He'll guide us. We meet at Yasuka Shrine at 2:30. 2:30, huh? In that case... Achoo! Achoo! What are you doing? Jeez. Exasperated, Magari hands Yagumo some tissues as he continues in a nasally voice. If we meet at 2:30, it's perfect. The Heron's dance is at Yasuka Shrine at 3, and we're meeting up with Amakata at noon, was it? Yep, Suwano Station at noon on the dot. Okay, we pick her up, get lunch, and walk around. Then we'll go to Yasuka Shrine. Achoo! Ah, jeez, you caught a summer cold, didn't ya? That's what you get for sleeping on the sofa with the air conditioning on. My bad. It's an important location scouting day, dumbass. Your lack of self-awareness is always... Yagumo keeps driving as Magari lectures him without end. Shimane drivers are well-mannered. There's not a car in sight that's speeding along the hilly road. Yagumo follows suit and leisurely drives the station wagon at a comfortable... Oh, dude, we're driving a station wagon? A comfortable distance behind the car in front. Well, I guess they have been saying van this whole time. Where's the van? The van was supposed to be here. You, me, us. That looks good. I want to see that. We're going to the... We're going to the shrine, right? They walk on the grounds of Yasuka Shrine. The place seems busy, perhaps to prepare for the Hoshii festival? Hoshii? Is it Hoshii or Hoshii? Nah, Hoshii festival. Let's just go with that. There's plenty of time left, but... Oh, there's plenty of time left, but everyone seems busy preparing already. Well, this is where the Hoshii festival starts, so there's a lot to prepare. I bet. I'm kind of getting hyped here. Me too. Can't wait to see the main event. They leave the shrine grounds excited about the Hoshii festival. Oh, I guess that was probably it, right? Are we back to... Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go to the station then. To the station! Away! They arrive at Suwano Station. It's 10 minutes to noon, the perfect timing for the appointment. The station's smaller than you'd expect, but there's tons of travelers gathered around. Huh? There's a lot of people around. Probably tourists here to see the Heron's dance. Also, the steam locomotive Yamaguchi is gonna be here in about an hour. So there's that too. I see. So where's this Hitowa Amakata? Yagumo and Magari shade their eyes from the sun with their hands as they look around. Is it her from the shrine earlier? As they look around. An unexpected crowd had them worried, but they find her easier than expected. Yep, it is her, isn't it? That's her. That's her. She looks just like that in the picture. We met her at the whatchamacallit, at the love, or not the love box, the Yomi site or whatever the Yomi. Here was it Hirosaka? Is that what it was called? Hirosaka? Yeah. She's new, but she's definitely an actress. She shines like a beacon amidst the crowd. Yagumo nods to himself as he approaches Amakata with a casual raise of his hand. When she notices him approaching, her somewhat lonely face instantly brightens. Are you Director Max Yagumo? Yes, I am Yagumo, and this is... Achoo! Sorry about that. This is my assistant, Magari, and my cameraman, Kanade. I'm Hitowa Amakata. Thank you so much for letting me join your location scouting. Magari and Kanade greet her. Yagumo thinks to himself as he watches Hinoa interact with him. She's got a nice smile. I've seen many business smiles in my time, but her smile seems so genuine and natural, unlike the sort of platitudes I'm used to. I sort of chose her via process of elimination, but I think we may have hit the jackpot. Oh, right. I heard you specifically asked to join us for location scouting, but It takes enthusiasm to want to feel for the setting when shooting is so far off.
Well, it's my very first leading part, so I want to make it count. I want to put all my acting training to good use.
I see. It's really, really reassuring to hear that.
Thank you so much.
Her impish smile leaves Yagumo a little confused. She lowers her voice as if to share a big secret.
To tell you the truth, I've been making my way around these parts on my own since last week, so this isn't the first time I've met you guys.
It's not? Yeah. How? Dude, that happened like a day ago. How could you already forget that we've already met her? Excuse me? Damn, these people have no memory. Well, no, because it's a forced interaction. It wasn't like anything secret. Like we had to go to Hirosaka for the film location. I'm assuming that whole interaction was like you were meant to do that. How could you already forget her? It's not like we've met like 20 people besides her in the past 3 days. How could you already forget her? That's fucked up. It's not? Where have we met before?
It was just the other day, remember? At Yomotsu Hirosaka.
Remember you were all like oogling over her? I guess this is the game's reminder in case the player forgot, but like, dude, we literally just met her. Like, I could understand if this was a character like we met at the beginning and then like at the end of the game, like they make a reappearance and it's like, oh yeah, now I remember that. But like literally we met her like a day ago. What the fuck? Oh! Yagumo and Magari shout out in surprise at once. The tourist we saw back then was you, Hitoa?
Yes, I think I surprised you back then. Sorry.
No, don't worry about it. That was... Right, I was perfectly calm, but Magari mistook you for a ghost and got freaked out. Magari turns around and gives Yagumo a piercing glare. Yagumo ignores her and continues. She can be a scatterbrained chicken sometimes. I tried to calm her down, but she wouldn't listen. Good grief. It sure is trouble having such a scatterbrained assistant. Alright, I think it's more like not like Magari contains her range and says nothing, perhaps because Hitoa's presence. Once the crowd thins and she's broken the ice, Yagumo cheerfully keeps talking to Hitoa. It's been a week since we met you at Yomotsu Hirosaka. Okay, I guess in-game time it's been a week, but... No, I mean, like, wasn't it only a few days? Oh! Okay, maybe I'm the dumb one. I forgot that in between when we discovered that it was, like, the first mission was just a test, like, they were just testing us. And then, like, you know, us actually, like, or Yagumo actually becoming the director, there was, like, a few weeks in between. I forgot. There was, like, a message. It was, like, several weeks later or whatever. Okay, alright. Okay, then it makes more sense that they have forgotten her. I thought, because I was thinking, like, didn't we just meet her, like, 3 days ago? But I guess as far as the player, it feels like it was only, like, 3 days ago. But I forgot the whole, like, there was, like, a week's time had passed. You stayed here this whole time?
Yes, well, I came here as soon as I could to look around. And besides?
Besides?
As a no-name actress, I've got no work and lots of free time.
Well, I'm a no-name myself, so I don't get much work either. Let's make this TV genre a springboard for our careers.
Okay, I'll do my best.
It's been a week. Okay, yeah, alright, so we've seen those. Alright. Okay, I'll do my best. Magari and Hitoa have a fun chat about each other's clothes and accessories. They certainly seem close for people who have only just now met. Girls these days have good communication skills. Or maybe it's just Magari. Okay, now then.
What are we going to do now?
We've got some time before we need to go to Yasuka's shrine at 2:30, so before that, let's look around some nearby places. I'd also like to find a place to eat, so... Yagumo shoots a glance at Miragi, who types on her phone and quickly answers. I found somewhere that looks perfect. Okay, so Hitoa, mind if we roll a camera during location scouting? Not just for collecting data, but to use it for making the making of feature later on.
Oh, fine by me, but try not to catch my bad side on the film, okay?
Well, we can just cut the bad shots out after the fact. Well, let's go.
Okay.
The team leaves the van parked at Sawano Station and walks into town on foot. You want to go to the rice store then? We get some rice. Welcome to the rice farm, motherfucker!
Whoa, Hitoa, look at that! So many carp, and they're huge! Huge, I tell ya! Wow, I heard there was a lot of carp, but I didn't think there'd be so many.
Magari and Amakata cheer as they watch the beautiful carp swing around. This is Yoshinaga Rice Store, otherwise known as the Carp Rice Store, since you can watch carp swimming in the pond for free. Since this land is great spring water, many houses build ponds in the gardens and raise carp in them. Apparently the carp were originally meant to counteract Aqueduct's mosquito problem. I see, but nowadays there aren't any houses that have many beautiful carp, are there? I suppose not. We do like to brag about we're the best in that regard. From what the team can see of the pond, that may not be an exaggeration. Yagumo nods as he watches the girls feed the carp. Yo, why don't I get to feed the carp? That's fucked up. Minoya. Or Minoya? Is it Minoya? The team had lunch at Minoya, a restaurant near Sawano Station. Kanade, the cameraman, finally puts down his camera, albeit just for a few minutes. Oh, that's a nice breeze.
Sure is. The open terrace sure feels nice, and this set meal is so delicious.
That's the butter rice set meal, right? I got the Oyakodon? I got the Oyakodon because I need meat, but that actually looks pretty good. It sure is delicious, and it's great for us girls to have our diets who have our diets to worry about. Does your work require a strict diet, Hitoa?
Well, acting uses stamina, so I get to eat a fair amount, but I do need to maintain balance.
I see. The two girls chat as they chow down on the dango that came with the meal. The bill should be coming soon, and Yagumo reaches for his wallet to pay. Director, you're paying for room and board, right? Well, yeah, I can't just let an actress pay during location scouting. Then can we put in another order? Another order? There was a sign in the front for chestnut zenzai. Hitoa and I want to try it. Before Yagumo could say a word, he's left speechless by Hitoa's bashful glances.
I'm sorry for being so selfish.
Oh, damn. Oh, they're playing that card. Oh, man. Leave it to the actress to fucking rizz up the director.
Director, can we get the chestnut zenzai, please? I want to try it so bad.
Fuck you. Oh no, don't worry about it. You don't have to show that much restraint. Experiencing local food will help you get into character, so don't hold back with any requests. Yay! You know what that means, Hitoa.
I do.
Hitoa, let's get the Chenset Zenzai with dumplings, one grass mochi set, and shaved ice.
Oh, I was looking at that too, but are you sure, director?
Don't worry, keep it coming. Nice. Kanade, director, you want anything? No, I'm good. Roger that, so for 3. Waiter, we'd like to make another order. As Magari loudly hails the waiter, menu in hand, Yagumo looks at the sprawling sky outside. $300, that's outrageous. What was that about diets again? Caught between the philosophical quandary and hurting wallet, Yagumo keeps watching the sky. My wallet! These bitches are gonna run me dry. They enter the building whose sign at the front says Sawano Japanese Heritage Center. On display inside the building are several ukiyo-e style works of art. Hold on a second, I'll go greet Takano. Takano? Remember how we got the local history researcher as a guide to meet up with us at Yakusha's shrine? Takano's the one who referred to him on the phone. Oh. Megara looks around until she finds a staff member who she calls out to. Apparently, that was Takano, as the two bow and exchange business cards. After finishing their greeting, Megari brings him back to the others. Director, this is Takano, who works at the center. Hello, I'm Takano, the head manager of the center. I heard you were filming a TV drama in Sawano. Thank you for your efforts. Oh, no, we should be thanking you. I know you don't have much time here today, but the center has an exhibit explaining the 100 views map of Sawano. Please, come again when you have the time. What's the 100 views map of Sawano? It's a map of 100 landscapes of Sawano sketched by Pharaoh Lord Satoharu Kuramoto in 1845. Around 150 years ago. It's a precious document detailing the sights and customs of Sawano at the time in the form of 100 sketches of different locations. Oh, in that case, it might be fun to walk around Sawano and see how it's changed compared to the 100 views map. Many tourists do that exactly. That does sound fun. I might even use that as a plot in the next story. Yes, please do. After Takano gives Yagumo a list of contacts for filming permission, they leave the building. Interesting. Or do we just keep going to... honestly, I never really know where I need to go. It just kind of like lets you wander, I guess, aimlessly. There's considerably fewer people by the station compared to before. The few remaining people seen to have gone to the south side of the station. Is something going on over there? Everyone seems to be walking that way. Judging by the time, they're probably here to see the steam locomotive Yamaguchi rounding the corner. Huh. As the team watches the tourists move, they suddenly hear a familiar voice from behind. Oh, I see you guys are here too. When they turn around, they see Ebuse and Monomi get out of a newly arrived car. What a coincidence meeting you here. Looks like you're location scouting, correct? Yes, we are. Wait, so Director Ebuse, you're filming here in Sawano too? Well, I'm still thinking about it, but... Maxie, do you know about Namori Sakazaki? Sakazaki? No, I can't say that I do. He's known for rescuing Princess Sen at the siege of Osaka, but afterwards he was named the Lord of Sawano Castle. He's the one responsible for the area's famous sprawling system of aqueducts full of carp. Today, even 400 years after his reign, the land is as beautiful as it was then. You're here for the location scouting before even looking that up. Are you sure you can pick out the town's best locations to film? Yagumo's at a loss for words when he hears the veteran director's logical argument. If both directors want to film in Sawano, then Yagumo would most likely have to back down. Seeing Yagumo worry over that thought, Monomi chuckles. Hey, Director Ebuse, you shouldn't pick on young director like that. Well, seeing his youthful energy just made me want to tease him a bit, you know? Good grief. I'm sorry about that, Director Max. We're just checking off the list of famous locations in Shimane to get a feel for the setting. Our director's intention was for you to pick out a location first, and then choose another place. Oh, really? Thanks for your consideration. I heard from Isogami that you had let me have first pick from the actresses, too. Thank you. Don't sweat it. Amakata shows great potential. I'm expecting a great film from you, too. Okay! I'll do my best. Then Hitoa bows deeply. Ebuse waves a hand and heads outside the building. Following behind, Monomi smiles and bows before quickly trotting to catch up. I guess they went to see the steam locomotive. Oh, like as in, yeah, those two just went to go see the steam locomotive. I just realized we can also see Hitoa Amakata, a no-name idol from a small agency who pulled herself up from the lowest ranks through hard work. She was chosen by Yagumo to be his leading actress. While she's babyface and is a little lacking in the showiness of a performer, she has a naturally captivating smile. She's always bright and cheerful, but has a tendency to do things at her own pace. It's my very first leading part, so I want to make it count. Make it count. I'm glad they at least... So, judging by the fact that you can sort alphabetically leads me to believe there's going to be a shitload of characters. You know? Either that or I guess it was very intuitive of them to do something like this. Because, I guess in case you want to, like, specifically look for someone directly. But that's cool. Alright, let's head to the shrine. 2:25. They arrive 2:25. They arrive at Yasuka's shrine 5 minutes before their appointment. Tourists have already gathered at Yakuza's shrine, perhaps for the upcoming Hoshiai. I honestly, I hate going like reading like Japanese. I guess almost kind of like Romanji, I guess that would kind of be, or whatever. You know, like the English lettering of Japanese words. Because I don't know. It's so freaking, I don't know how to pronounce things, I guess. I mean, I've always kind of been like that potato kind of guy, you know, putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable and shit like that. So, yeah, again, I'm going to be butchering a lot of the stuff in here, so apologize on that end. Hoshiai Festival Dance. Where's our guide? He should be on the ground somewhere. Hang on, I've got his phone number, so I'll call. Magari takes out her phone. It doesn't take long to find him. As Magari talks on the phone, she waves at the hand washing station, and soon enough, the man with the phone in his hands approaches. Oh, shit. Your studio, Yagumo, right? I'm Max Yagumo. We'd like to ask you to be our guide to... I'm Kezuburo Kuramochi, part-time lecturer at Shimane-chu University, and researcher of Suwano's local history. I heard everything from Takano at the Japanese Heritage Center already, so please, relax. Oh, thank you for accommodating us on such a short notice. So with that said, how would you like me to guide you today? Well, today our main focus is shooting the Hoshiai Festival. It moves around until the evening, correct? It reaches its final stop at 5 p.m. After that, it's too late to see it. So today, let's join the Hoshiai Festival. I'll give commentary, and later I can show you some of Suwano's local records I have at home. Thank you, we'd appreciate it. As they talk, the tourists begin to stir. It seems the Hoshiai Festival procession is near. Yagumo quickly has Kanade set up the camera and prepare the shooting. Eventually, the procession arrives, and the offertory dance begins. The clean bells ring throughout the crisp air as the song begins. It's a spectacle beyond what they had imagined, with some dancers in full costume and others shaking canes with bamboo leaves attached. What do you think? Isn't it wonderful? It's visually impressive. The vivid colors leave quite the impression. Indeed. While Tabata Festival are nationwide, the region has continued this Kikoden tradition since the Heian period. You can see the heavy influence of the Kikoden carried out in the Heian period's imperial court. You can say it is an exceptional amount of cultural heritage value. I can see why. Those costumes are so lovely. They're on par with Broadway musical costumes. Broadway? Well, the costumes certainly are... Well, the costumes certainly are beautiful. Even Yagumo can't help but smile when Hitoa somehow manages to connect Shinto rites with Broadway musicals. Eventually, the procession starts moving, and so they start moving as well. To the rice store! Away! Oh man, they're on like, military time. 1640. 16. Wait, how would you say it? Well, because they usually go like 1600. Well, I guess. Do they just say 1640? Or do they say like, oh, it's 1640? 1640. After visiting 6 locations like Kurikan and the elementary school, the procession arrives at Yoshinaga Rice Store, famous for its carp pond. Yagumo has been rubbing his nose ever since the solemn offertory dance began. Damn, I was feeling better earlier, but now I want to sneeze again. The tourists silently watch the herons dance. Yagumo feels it wouldn't exactly be appropriate to sneeze in this situation, but... it's no use. My nose won't stop tingling. Fortunately, Yagumo's sneeze is drowned out by another tourist who had just happened to cough at the same time. Okay. Oh, me coughing just made me like burp my brand name beverage up. Oh my god, just threw up a little bit. Seems like the young man wearing a mask can't stop coughing. Other tourists don't appreciate the interruption, as they keep giving the young man disgusted looks. Thank goodness, I feel sorry for that guy, but he covered up the sound of my sneezing. Oh my god, people, it's just a fucking sneeze. Is it really that's crazy to me. I mean, I get it. Okay, like, you know, if you're like watching a movie or something and, you know, someone's like, you know, farting and shitting and pissing and sneezing and coughing, you know, it would be kind of annoying, but like, man, are you really gonna like give this man disgusted at like, who put you on the planet because they fucking coughed during a festival? Like, come on, people. That's messed up. Yagumo sees that Kuramochi has run off to go talk to the young man. He can't make out their whispering, but judging by the gestures and expression, Kamurochi's probably warning him that his coughing's distracting. Soon enough, the young man slumps his shoulders and leaves. Damn! You're really gonna kick this man out because he's got a cold or whatever? I mean, you know, I guess in a way, like, should you even be out if you do have a cold and stuff? Okay, I guess, but still, like, to be like, who put you on the planet? Because some man's like, you know, wants to, you know, watch the festival as well, but he's just a little under the weather. Like, that, I don't know, that's messed up. That was close. If he didn't take the heat, then I'd be the one getting lectured. With a little bit of sympathy in his heart, Yagumo breathes a sigh of relief. $17.30. The offertory dance ends at its final stop, thus the ending of Hoshiai Festival. The team's filming ends as well, and thus Studio Yagumo can finally rest easy. Phew, looks like that's that. Kanade, you get some good cutaway footage? Nice. I guess that's a wrap for filming today. If you're done filming, let me show you to my home. It's only about 15-minute walk from here. Okay, we've got about an hour until we check in at our hotel, so we'd appreciate it. Hitoa, are you tired? Huh? You seem a little pale. I do? If you're tired, you can go on ahead to the hotel. No need to force yourself to stick around today. No, I'm perfectly fine. Sorry for worrying you. Oh, well, as long as you're okay. Damn, she's got the sniffles now. I've caught the sniffle! If you'd like, I can bring you to my house, where I can keep you locked up in my basement. Excuse me, what? You're about to enter the real horror film now. The real life horror film. You know what? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this was another one of fucking Ibuse's tests. Yes, some random stranger that you don't really know is gonna show you around the festival, and then he's gonna take you back to his home. Then he'll secretly knock you out and take you to his basement where you'll be stuck there, and you'll have to find your way out of the escape room. All to test you to see if you're capable of being the protagonist in a horror film. You can't film a horror film unless you're the protagonist. Like, oh my god. As promised, they arrive at Kamurochi's home in 15 minutes flat. He seemed to be wealthy as he lives in a mansion on a large plot of land by the river near to Suwano Elementary. When they enter the gates of the tall white walls, they see a serene pond of carp on the right. So you keep carp here too, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, I do. Carp ponds were only in style around these parts, so my father started keeping carp here too. I see. Your pond is spectacular. It's gotta be as big as the one in Yoshinaga Rice Store. Really? It's not my thing, so I leave it alone. It's my wife who takes care of it. Oh, so it's your wife who takes care of the pond. Wow, how much is this pond worth in carp alone? I heard local history research isn't profitable, but with a mansion and a carp pond, it seems pretty well off. Oh, he seems pretty well off. With the thought in mind, Yagumo heads inside the grounds as he looks at the swimming carp. Well, feel at home. I've prepared some... Oh, don't drink the tea! Don't drink the tea! Don't do it! Don't do it, Yagumo! Don't drink the tea! They're gonna lock us up in the basement as another one of their damn tests! Oh, please don't fuss over us. We don't plan to overstay your welcome. No need to be so modest. I have to show hospitality to my guests. Hello? Hello? Kamurochi raises his voice, upon which, after a rushed pitter-patter of slippers, the door opens and a young woman peeks out.
Yeah, you call, Professor?
Oh, it's you, Shiba. Where's my wife?
I don't know. She's still resting, perhaps?
She sure picked a bad time. We've got guests. Kamurochi seems displeased as he murmurs. Sorry, can you give us a moment? I need to have my wife greet you too. Oh, if she's resting, you don't have to force her. No, we must be hospitable for our guests. Okay, I don't know, listen, I'm not trying to jump to conclusions, but this is usually the signs of you're gonna get kidnapped or something. You know what I mean? At first, you know, a guy is being overly hospitable. Then he's like, oh no, let me go burden my wife who's sleeping to go introduce you. Who the fuck does that? No sane person is gonna be like, let me go wake up my wife who's resting, you know, and force her to come down here and show her hospitality. Who does that? No, he's going upstairs, he's grabbing the sedatives, and then he's gonna put it in my ass. I'll go wake her up. Come with me, Shiba. Or either that, or he's gonna leave the room and it's gonna start spewing noxious gas. And then we're gonna get locked up in the basement, and then we're gonna have to figure out how to escape. And then Ibuse and Isogami and Minomi are gonna all show up and be like, oh, it was just another one of those tests. We chopped off all your fingers and snapped your leg in half for the test, because you gotta feel like a main protagonist in a horror film for it to, you know, feel like you can actually direct one. Anyway. Okay. I think I accidentally hit the button. I don't think I read what he said anyway, but regardless. Okay, let's keep going. Kamurochi and Shiba head inside the room. Once the footsteps have faded into the distance, Magari whispers, he kind of feels like a Showa-era boomer, you know? He's a domineering husband and everything. I guess. Yagumo shrugs his shoulders and says nothing more. An awkward silence fills the reception room now that its owner is gone. And then... Huh? A sudden shriek shakes the Kamurocho household, causing everyone to jump off the sofa. The sound of that shriek signals the start of the first incident of Studio Yagumo's hands. Wait, did she... Wait. Wait. Wait.
Huh?
A sudden shriek shakes the Kamurocho household, causing everyone to jump off the sofa. That was a pretty serious scream. Yeah. Everyone runs toward where the scream came from, deeper inside the mansion. Yagumo and the others rush through the hallway deep inside the mansion. And when they arrive in front of the open door, they find Kamurocho and Shiba bent over coughing. It's Kuramochi, not Kamurochi. Kuramochi, Shiba, what happened? Yagumo looks in the room as he calls out to them. There, he sees a woman sitting limply in a rocking chair, her face in anguish. Oh! So his wife got murked. What? Yagumo murmurs as he gazes into the room. His nose is overwhelmed by the scent of the chlorine from the swimming pool. Director, are you okay? Stay back! When Hitoa and Magari rush over to Yagumo, he halts them and squeezes out directions. Hitoa, get Kuramochi and Shiba outside and call the police and an ambulance too. Okay. Magari, Kanade, open all the windows. We gotta ventilate quick. Roger. They watch as Hitoa drag Kuramochi and Shiba. They watch as Hitoa drag Kuramochi and Shiba, Yagumo, Magari, and Kanade the hallway windows one by one. I guess I was supposed to say open the windows one by one. Air flows in, thinning the noxious gas. Now that they can breathe a bit easier, Yagumo takes another look inside the room. So she actually dead. This isn't like a test. I don't know if you can fake like chlorine poisoning. I was just using ninja focus to slow my heart rate down. I'm burying you. But I'm alive! Shh, you're waking the neighbors! This is your fault. Step Brothers is such a good movie. The woman inside is sitting in the same spot, showing no sign of stirring. After opening all the windows, Magari and Kanade come up next to him and blankly stare inside. Director, is she? She must have been Kuramochi's wife. Her face has signs of livor mortis. It's too late. Or is it supposed to be rigor mortis? What? Hang on. Alright, hang on. Actually, I'm gonna WebMD real quick because I'm actually curious. Was that, because it seems like there is some typos. So I'm wondering, what's liver? Oh no, it actually is a thing. What is it? What is livor mortis? Livor mortis, also known as the post-mortem lividity or post-mortem hypostasis, refers to the pooling of blood in the lower portion or dependent parts of the body after death. This results in the dark purple discoloration of the skin. Oh. Because rigor mortis is the stiffening of the body after it dies. Because obviously, like, your nerves pretty much start to fade off, and because obviously your brain's not sending signals anymore because you're dead, so then your body just freezes up pretty much. Almost like your body's been like actually frozen. Also, look next to her body. When Yagumo motions with his jaw, Magari looks next to the body. There's a metal basin with a bottle of detergent floating in a clear liquid. Oh, wait, she mustard gas? She got mustard gassed? Right? Wait. Yeah, isn't it? It's what is it? Chlorine and what? Shit, I used to know it. But I'm pretty, chlorine is one of the components for mustard gas, right? But then again, she would have been coughing up blood. So I don't think this was mustard gas. I'm assuming it's just some kind of chemical component that obviously causes like internal bleeding or something. Because usually with mustard gas, when you inhale it, it basically just like burns up your lungs from the inside, like when you breathe it. So that's what will cause, because like your lungs will start like breaking up and you'll start bleeding, and then your lungs will start filling with your own blood from the inside, and that's what will cause you to start coughing up blood. Usually, I'm pretty sure that's how mustard gas works. Anyway, we'll probably have time to break this down. We got a dead body in front of us. I should just focus up. My fucking wife just died. I should... Ibuse, if this is one of your pranks, you better if Ashton Kutcher's supposed to show up now and tell me that I got punked, please do right now. This is no time to be dicking around. There's a metal basin with a bottle of detergent floating in a clear liquid.
What is that? It looks like it's full of water.
It's not just water. Judging by the pool smell, it's a mix of bleach and acidic detergent. Oh yeah, isn't it like bleach and chlorine or some shit like that that makes mustard gas? Something like that. Right? It's bleach and chlorine. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure bleach is definitely one of the components. It's definitely bleach. And judging by Kuramochi, and I should be talking about like making mustard gas. You know, what if someone's like watching and like, I don't know how to make mustard gas. Sauce the Boss, this great YouTuber, really, really well-known YouTuber, my favorite YouTuber of all time, Sauce the Boss, told me how to make the chemical components to mustard gas. And then I fucking gassed up a heavily populated area. Please, do not make mustard gas, okay? I understand that there's a lot of Zoomers out there these days that are willing to eat fucking Tide Pods and shit. Please do not make any sort of chemical concoction that could literally kill someone, okay? This is the disclaimer right now. If I ever get flagged on any sort of my videos because I said something fucking crazy, please, I do not condone the use of any sort of noxious gases that could kill someone, okay? Or any sort of means of violence towards another human being, okay? Or another animal for that matter too. Just violence in general is bad, okay? Don't do violence. And judging by Kuramochi and Shiba's symptoms, I bet the basin filled the room with chlorine gas.
So, was it murder?
Well, it wasn't an accident. This metal basin's unnatural. It's either murder or suicide. No, she doesn't. She just got... But, so... Has she always had that scar? I'm wondering. I'm just trying to gather from, like, what... And she's just sitting in the chair. Huh. This is a very weird case. Obviously, we're not going to know until we find more clues, but... Huh. After a few moments of awkward silence, Yagumo murmurs as he stares at the body. Kanade, what are you doing? Huh? I'm asking why you've put down the camera. Wait, you're serious? We're gonna film this shit? Wait. Roll the camera. Okay, I am questioning Yagumo's character right now. I'm genuinely questioning his morals right now. What the fuck? You're gonna film this shit? Whoa! What do you think you're saying? This is an actual incident. Exactly, an actual incident. We can't call ourselves a studio if we let an opportunity like this slip by. That's crazy, director. Even if we do film it, it's not footage we can use. Who cares if we can't use it? We're a film studio. We gotta film. Now roll the camera, Kanade. Overwhelmed by Yagumo's intensity, Kanade quickly picks up the camera. As instructed by Yagumo, Kanade films every nook and cranny of the room. Megari can only watch in exasperation. I am genuinely questioning Yagumo's morals now. What the actual fuck? Unless, I mean, at the end of the day, unless this is another one of Ibuse's tests, but... The next morning. Studio Yagumo gathers in the inn room of Yoshinoya where they stayed last night. As discoveries of Akari's of Kuramochi's wife's body. They were interviewed by police for hours. As a result, they didn't... Okay, so if we're actually interviewed by police and no one's like, Ashton Kutcher ain't coming out to tell me that I got punked, that was an actual murder. Okay, as a result, they don't say much in the morning, as they're all exhausted. So what? So what are we gonna do now? Are we still location hunting? We are. Sure, we witnessed a tragedy, but we still gotta do what we gotta do. Well, I guess so. Hitoa, are you okay with that?
Yes, I agree with the director.
Yeah, well, no need to think so hard about it. With every production comes some trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but usually people don't die during production trouble. So, what are you gonna do with the film you shot? I'm not gonna use it. It's an event that occurred during location scouting. That's all. That's all? It's an actual incident, and you filmed it! What were you thinking? The film could serve as a clue to finding out the truth of the incident, you know? And whose job is it to find the truth? A detective, not a director. I'm not sure police detectives are on the case, but I'm sure police detectives are on the case, but so are we. We're scouting that location. I don't think that's what location scouting means. We are going to film a mystery TV drama and got caught in an actual mystery. As a studio, we can't just stay left in the dark, can we? I think it's because we're a studio that it's not our job to bring the case to light. Megari still seems displeased, but she can likely tell from Yagumo's face that he won't back down. So without another word, she just closes her eyes and thinks. Sorry for dragging you into this mess, Hitoa.
Oh, it's not like it's your fault, Director Matt.
Unless I was the one who murdered her.
Besides, I'm the one who wanted to join you for location scouting, so please don't worry about me.
Well, if you say so. But what happened last night was most likely a chlorine gas explosion. Just a whiff of it makes you deathly nauseous. That's what happened to Kuramochi and Shiba. So if you feel even slightly uncomfortable, just say so as soon as possible.
I feel fine. I didn't get too close to the room. But what about you, Director? Are you okay? You were coughing really hard last night.
I'm fine. I'm confident in how sturdy my body is. Your brain's probably just too slow to notice it's dying. Oh, shut up.
You know, that was my first police interview. I was surprised since I thought it'd be scarier.
Well, lately they record interrogations to keep police in line. Besides, we're just witnesses. It's a serious incident, so we should assume it won't end with one interview. Might be stressful.
It's okay. Let's just think of this as part of getting into character.
Right. Well, now that you've been dragged into this mess, we should take it into stride. Kanaide, have you backed up all the footage from yesterday? Good. Go lock it up in the van. And be sure to back up today's footage too. Okay, I suppose it's time we head out.
Where are we going to today?
Well, we didn't get to see Taikodani Inari or Washihara Hachimangu shrines, so let's do those. But first, we should visit Kuramochi. I just gotta know what happened after that.
I suppose you're right.
Okay, let's go. Megari, Kanade, you ready?
Okay.